Okay, YouTube, this is Hooligan. This is my review on my paintball gun you guys all been waiting for, on how to modify your Tippmann A5 with a Q loader mounted on top with a cocking lever on the right hand side rather than the left hand side. Let's start off with how to notch it back here. First, you probably want to get a 3/8 inch drill bit, and then you just want to mark it off. I'll measure it here for you and give you an idea on how you pretty much want to center it, the gun, you know. From the back is about 5/8 of an inch. 5/8 from here to here, mark it off, and then you can mark it another spot over here is about 2 1/4. From the back of the receiver to where I made my first drill is 2 1/4. Okay, let me show you again. It's about 2 1/4. So overall, the whole notch length is about 2 inches. Where I notched it out, 2 inches from here to here, end to end. I taped it off with tape. I'm not gonna show you again because I already did on this gun. I'll have to get another receiver to do that. But what you want to do is tape it off. Start your drill. You're gonna drill. Say, oh, I don't got a, machine to drill. Okay, just get your drill. Drill here several holes. I drilled multiple holes, 1 2 3 4 5, whatever, and then just ground it out, using your drill. Then you want to get a file and just clean it up. Just clean it up as best as you can. So when you put the cocking lever in there, it doesn't need a whole lot of room. It's a small cocking lever, as long as it's gonna work. See, it's still got splay in there. That's not gonna matter for nothing. Just as long as it slides through, and long as you get the as far back so it don't hit the tail end of the gun, where this mounts up right here, where it don't hit. See, and then where at least it goes far enough where it's gonna push the drive bolt. Okay, that's that modification. If you have any questions, just email me or send me questions to my YouTube account. Okay, simple as that. It's easy modification. Pretty much 3/8 inch drill bit. Just grind it down. All you do is get your drill, like I'll do again, drill it multiple holes. 5/8 inch back in here. The whole length of the notch is 2 inches from end to end, 2 inches. Get your file it down. You'll have a little bit of play, but that's not gonna hurt you none. Okay, simple and easy. Okay, that's the first modification. Okay, then we'll run to the second modification, which is the Q loader mounted on top. Let's put the receivers together. Alright, this one is going to be a little more trickier. Of course, you're going to have to grind this down on your A5 where it hooks into the Q loader. Okay, that's going to be gone because you're going to be using your Q pod now on your gun. You're going to be using this. First modification, okay, the bolt or the bracket it gives you, like this, it looks similar to this. Well, it doesn't no more. Which they want you to mount it to the front of the gun, which is somewhere up here. I forget how it looks. Where you mount the Q pod up in front, which is dumb, which I said in my video before. Which pretty much kind of looks like this, which is stupid. You're gonna want to grind that bracket down to where it's similar to this. See how I did this? Ground it all the way down to about, let's measure it down so you guys want to know how much I measured it down to. Is about 1/4 of an inch roughly, maybe 3/16 to 1/4, probably 3/16, about 3/16 thickness right here. Why I did this is because that's the only way I was able to mount it up here. See, you're gonna use this same bolt for the top where you would put your sight for your gun, which I kept the sight, but notice I grounded it all off. I don't have the sight anymore, where it's kind of cut and modified, where you fit it up in here, which holds it nice and tight. See that? It's not going to go nowhere. So when you're running around the paintball field, that is not going to move nowhere. See that? It's nice and tight. So that's the first modification you want to do for the Q pod. On top of, of course, you're going to have to notch it back here and take that part off. You're going to want to do this. Do that so you can be able to mount it. Once you mount it, once you got this modification done, that's it. You're pretty much done. Because then all you want to do is modify your tube, whatever length you want it, where it's gonna fit, or it's gonna go into your receiver halves. You know, right up in here, like that. See? And that's how you mount it on the top. Simple and easy. It's not very hard. This one's even easier than the notching the gun part, because you don't have to really do much with the receiver. Okay? And that's pretty much it, YouTube. If you got any more questions on how to do this, I'll probably see if I can get me another receiver and do it, you know, from scratch on every step. But pretty much that's how I did it. Okay? Alright, YouTube. Thank you.